then he was a young fighter. But you know, a lot of people, things happen like this to people. You know, and going to a coma, he may pass away and that. But you know, fighting to me is like, how can I put it? It wasn't something I wanted to do, but I got myself into it. And yet it kept me out of trouble because I was getting myself involved with the police, as I said, and whatever, but it kept me out of trouble. And I can present myself in a more decent manner, in a decent way to people, to the individual, because at times I couldn't talk to nobody. You know, the way you approach me, the way you talk to me, you know, I think you look in a bit of trouble. Yeah. But now I have a better approach. I've experienced a lot of things in fighting, and I have a better approach, and you know, I respect people, and people respect me, and I just keep it like that. That's my life.
When Anthony G was a boxing promoter for you for a number of fights, tell me about how did you meet Anthony G? How did that combination come about?
Anthony G, I think he was introduced to me. He was introduced to me. I mean, go back in the days again. I think we met up at a dance party. I think it was a dance party. We were all doing a little 1-1 and 2-2 at the time. And I was introduced to Anthony G. I think it was a party. It was some birthday party or some celebration party. But I was met there. Then he gave me a card. And he's in the Hatton Garden, and I came and visited him a few times, and then we started talking about boxing, and he said he's very interested in boxing, and he wants to do this, that, and whatever. And he went on from there, he went on, and he had himself a few fighters. At the time, I was my own manager. I had my trainers and that, but Anthony G was my promoter. And we used to have promote fights down at the Elephant and Castle, and I had a few fights on Anthony G at Elephant and Castle.
One of your biggest fights was at York Hall as well, when you fought for the British Middleweight title.
Yeah.
And he did good by you. You and Anthony go back a ways, and there was a good relationship between the two of you.
Yeah, well, Anthony G?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a very, very good relationship. I mean, you know, Anthony G, I look at him as like he's a bigger brother to me, and you know, all due respect, he's got his business that he runs, the jewelry in the Hatton Garden, and as much as he tried to pay a bit more time and attention in the boxing side, but at the time he had two jobs, doing the promoting and doing the third, and it was either one or the other. So he left the boxing as the late years went on, and he went into just concentrate on his jewelry business. No.
Do you feel that boxers now are looked after, or do you feel that boxers sort of get left hung and dry?
What do you mean? Be a bit more specific.
Like, do you think that boxers get looked after by promoters? Or do you think that boxers, unless they're a big name, they get looked after? If they're not as big, they kind of are on their own? Do you think?
I don't know. Like I said before, I'm not really up to date with the fighters now, what the boxers do. The only promoters I know of is Warren and Maloney. Maloney, unfortunately, was my promoter at one time.
Yeah.
Which you know he's changed his name to Kelly now.
That's correct. What do you think about that?
He said, that's a shock. That alone is a shock within itself. But you know, it's life. It's life. He has to get on with it. You know. What
was your memories of Maloney? I heard his heart bleeds boxing. I was talking to Anthony G one day, and he said he's the kind of guy, if you cut him open, there'll probably be some boxing gloves that run out of his heart. He loved it. What was your thoughts of him?
I don't know. I don't know what to say. But I mean, that's mad. You cannot have. This man was. I mean, Maloney was a very good promoter, and he was as big as Frank Warren.
Right.
But here they changed his whole lifestyle, you know, from a man to a woman.
Yeah.
It was a shock to Leonard Lewis.
Yeah.
Leonard Lewis and his whole family were shocked to hear that this man is changing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, it's a shock to the world, it's a shock to the whole of England, and the boxers that knows him on a one-on-one,
Yeah.
you know, it's a shock, but it's life. You can't do nothing about that.
But all in all, good man, good promoter.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you think about Floyd Mayweather?
Floyd Mayweather,
Yeah.
that man is history. I mean, we could spend all day long talking about Floyd, but he's done what he had to do, and he deserved everything that he's got in there in life. I mean, that man represented every black man in the whole world. That man, he's just a natural person. He came here several years ago. He came to the Peacock gym, demonstrating his performance on the bag, doing the pad work with his dad and his uncle, and he's in the ring, and you know, everybody was over the moon with him, because I mean, he's just something, he's just something else. You know, he's just something, that man he is undefeated at not one weight level, but several weight levels, and got world titles on weight levels. He deserves what he gets. His money, his belt, his everything, you know? Yeah, he's a good prospective fighter. I put him in the category with the Rocky Marciano, that guy. I mean, it's nothing to do with Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali and Joe Fred and Joe Booker. I mean, him and him alone, I like his style, and I just like his way of living, I like his mannerism, I just like everything about him.
So when you met him and his family, his Uncle Roger and Floyd Sr., you just viewed them as good people.
Yeah.
So definitely, would you say that the Mayweathers don't get the credit that they deserve?
Yeah, yeah.
Where would you place him in your all-time favorite? Is he up there in one of your favorite fighters ever?
Say that again?
Would you think, you know, Mayweather, is he in your all-time favorite fighters ever?
Yeah, an all-time favorite, all run. About that, all run, yeah.
And, you know, obviously being here, witnessing someone like Mayweather here, what was the reaction of the other boxers when he walked in here? You know, did the other boxers kind of get a great deal of fulfillment seeing Floyd Mayweather in action with his Uncle Roger and his father? Because I remember there was quite a buzz in here about Mayweather being here and training and sparring. Did you find that it helped lift the place up when Floyd Mayweather came here?
Definitely did. It did. Of all the places in the whole world this man could have went to, he could have went anywhere. There's gyms, there's thousands of gyms in the whole of London.
He chose Peacock.
Yeah, but he chose to come at the Peacock gym in Canning Town, East London, and it was an achievement for both Martin and Tony, who are the owners and managers of the gym. You know, it was an achievement, and it was unbelievable to know that Floyd Mayweather, a multi-millionaire, this guy, come down there.
Multi-world champion.
Yeah, a multi-world champion. So you know, you can't forget about a guy like that. No, you can't. He will go down in history, and he knows he's made history. But, you know, it's an achievement to have someone like Floyd to come here from all over the world to come and visit the Peacock. It's really good. It's really good. Because, you know, I respect the owners for having him to come down there, and, you know, and just having him here as a one-on-one, and everyone was fascinated to look at him. They just smothered him. They wanted him, you know, they loved him. It was good.
It's also great for boxing to have people like the Mayweathers in boxing. Now that he's retired, Do you think he will stay retired, or do you think he may be tempted to come back and fight one more fight?
That's a question mark over there. That's a big question mark there, because I couldn't answer that question. Honestly, I just couldn't answer it.
Do you think he should come back?
With the money he's made, he has no need to come back. But, you know, as I said before, fighters will retire and come out because of where from finances with them. His main fight was with Pacquiao. That turned over a whole of it. He's in control of his own show. He's in control of all the satellite fights that's going on where he is. He gets a percentage of that. So, you know, he's got everything under his, in the class of his hands. He's got everything there. He demands what to do, what not to do. He's the king of the boxing ring, and you know he deserves everything that he's got. You know, he's a good man. So you know, I find it difficult to answer that question. If he's going to come out of retirement to have one more fight, he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to. He's shown that he can do this, do that, and you know, he's had I think about 2 or 3 boxers from England that confronted him, and he beat them. You know, he beat them.
Well, he beat Hatton convincingly.
Yeah.
Well, Tundai has his nephew, Junior's out there, out in the Mayweather camp. And, you know, obviously people would want to see him come back because they want him to see that 50-0. They would probably attempt to debate the Rocky Marciano record. But in your opinion, you think he should stay gone? He should stay retired?
Yeah.
Have you enjoyed him while he boxed? You enjoyed every minute of it while he was around?
Without doubt. Just the build-up alone. Not even a fight, but just the build-up. I mean, this fight's going to happen in about a week or 2, and there's a build-up behind it, you know?
Yeah.
It's a build-up.